I'm Lorianne Little, and this is QNet News. Snow days are always fun when you're a kid, but this Tuesday's snowstorm shut down most of the Quinte region. All sorts of businesses, services, and schools had to take the day off to avoid the snow-covered roads. Almost 2 meters of snow fell over the course of the day. As a result, the roads were deemed unsafe by the city, who declared the storm a significant weather event. This means that the municipality's maintenance couldn't keep up with the amount of snow that was falling. The weather continued, but as of yesterday, most businesses and schools were reopened. The public transit forum that was supposed to take place on Tuesday at Loyalist College had to be postponed due to the weather. The event has been rescheduled for Tuesday, March 5th at 6:30. Staff and students in the college's Journalism and Communications program encourage the community to come and share their thoughts and opinions on public transit and a more integrated transit system. Professor and activist and author Nigel Sinclair spoke about truth and reconciliation on Monday night at Loyalist College. Maria Hanenko was there.
Nigel Sinclair, son of Murray Sinclair, the former chair of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, spoke in front of a packed crowd at Alumni Hall about the issues the First Nations face and where to go from here. He was invited by the local school board for 2 days of sessions with teachers on truth and reconciliation.
I had a full-day session. I'll have another full-day session tomorrow with about 100 teachers each, and I'm working with them on how to implement reconciliation, not just in lesson plans, but also in the hallways, on the intercom, how to deal with parents, how to bring community in, all of those different things that are what reconciliation truly is all about.
Stephanie Taylor, a principal of Prince Charles School in Belleville, wasn't able to attend teachers' session, but couldn't miss an opportunity to listen to Sinclair.
I think for me it was when he was talking about change and how change can happen, and the way he's choosing to make change is by working with the educators, the teachers. And I think for me that was a really inspiring moment because that's what we do every day.
She came with her son Jackson Harvey, who was also inspired by Sinclair's speech.
Because I did a speech a couple of years ago on residential schools and how they affected the First Nations community. And it's a topic that I'm interested in, so I said, yeah, I'd love to go. I thought it really explained a lot of the things that are going on in the First Nations community and how it's affecting people.
Sinclair works with teachers all over the country. Last year, he worked with over 1,500 educators and doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon. Maria Hanenko, QNet News, Belleville.
A brand new overnight warming center has been opened downtown for people who need a place to sleep in this freezing weather. You can find it in the front lobby of the Belleville Public Library, and it can be accessed from 8 p.m. until 8 a.m. The shelter was approved at a city council meeting on Monday. Monday is the last day for students interested in joining Loyalist student government to enter the election. Nominations for next year's student government began Tuesday, and so far 15 people have submitted applications. Campaigning will begin next week. Students will be able to vote online for their preferred candidates from March 11th to March 13th. Love is in the air at Loyalist College as today is the holiday of love, but not every Valentine's Day experience runs smoothly. One of QNet News' reporters, Brittany Woodcock, talked to Loyalist students about some of their best and worst dates.
Valentine's Day brings all sorts of stories, some good and some not so good. Loyalist students shared their best and worst date stories with QNet News. One student said that her best date was her very first one.
The first date I ever went on, I went to the movies with this girl, and we went to dinner after, and it was nice. We had a good time, and we kissed at the end of the date.
Others said that sometimes things don't go as planned on a date, and it can really mess up the evening.
So I went on a first date with my boyfriend to a restaurant, and our friend was picking us up and we had to leave early, so I ordered an alcoholic beverage, which was stupid, and we had to leave, so I chugged it all before we left, and I went home and puked after the date.
One time when I was younger, probably about 15 or so, me and this girl were going to go to a party together, and when we were already drinking and everybody there was already drunk, and somebody that was going to the party ended up getting hit by a car. So it was like really bad because everybody was already drinking, and then that happened, so everybody was just freaking out.
Whether the dates were good or bad, they all said that they will never forget them. Brittany Woodcock, QNet News, Belleville.
The Belleville Police want to remind the community that fines for distracted driving increased on January 1st. The reminder comes after a Marlboro woman was charged for using her phone while driving a school bus filled with kids. The fines for distracted driving can be as high as $1,000, 3 demerit points, and a 3-day license suspension. That's our program for today. For news anytime, visit our website at qnetnews.ca. For breaking news, follow our Twitter at QNetNews. I'm Lorianne Little, and from all of us here at the QNet Newsroom, happy Valentine's Day, and thanks for watching.